Hello and welcome to the second video, and this shows you what happens to your team data once you've sent it in to me. So this is the all the pink columns here, that's what you've sent over to me, and then everything else on the other side is all the data according to the formulas that I've put in. So this is all your team data. Obviously it's all self-explanatory. The capacity or the average rate or the average attendance, and then the home and away colours. Now the first point is here, so the previous position. So Leicester were the champions last year, so they get a 1.01 and so on all the way down. Now the team ratings are given from the original data. So I just put it in order, so and then I go through and I have a look to see if it's accurate or not. So when I first did it, Leicester had a rating of 19, although they won the league. You know, they're not as good as Arsenal, Tottenham or Man City, so I've given 19 to Man City and given 18 to Leicester. This just helps calculate the random stats for the rest of the team, so you know it needs to be fairly accurate, but I don't lose any sleep, you know, if someone thinks, oh, you know, Swansea are better than Everton, you know, they need a better score. I just go from the old data. So 20 is the best team, all the way down to 0, you know, where you're looking at your non-league teams. So they finished top of their conference, North and South, but they've got a rating of 0. In the yellow columns, that's what I need to calculate the data, and I'll just run through it quickly. So the index is the index number, that's just assigned to the number, so it will take over from that team in the original data. So for instance, West Ham have got 0, and just from my knowledge that's Arsenal in the old data, and the reason that happens is because of the stadium size, because it's hardwired. That's why when you have an update, the teams won't be in alphabetical order. If I put them in alphabetical order, it means Arsenal might take over, say, Accrington Stanley from the old data. So Arsenal will have a stadium which is, you know, could fit 3,000 people in it. So what I do, I sort the column out by stadium size, or average rating, and then assign that to the team. So that's why West Ham will, because of their capacity, they'll now take over from Arsenal. The division is just the division within that league, so 0 being the Premiership, 1 being Division 1 and so on. The kit just assigns a number to the colour. The stadium size is worked out just through a formula, you know, so I've done that. That took me a while to work out the actual average capacity, so that's all done. And then this data just gets collected. This is what will be, this is formulated from the data here, and this goes into the editor, which I'll show a bit later. And then you've got a bit of an error checking thing here, so this just tells you how many players are in each team. If it goes above 30, it will highlight it red, and then how many teams are in each league. Although there's now 24 teams in the conference, the old game only allowed 22, so I had to delete the bottom 2 teams from the conference. And that explains the team data.